Good morning and welcome to Noah's Ark on Facebook and on YouTube. It's raining today. Can you hear the pitter patter on my conservatory roof if you listen really carefully? No. Should we sing a song with pitter patter in though? Yeah. Are you ready? It goes like this. The rain is falling down. The rain is falling down. And then we have to do a big splash. Splash like that. So rain falling down and a big splash. And then can you do pitter patter, like banging on your knees as fast as you can. Sounds like the rain falling on the roof. You ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. The rain is falling down. Splash. The rain is falling down. Splash. Pitter patter, the rain is falling down. Splash. Yeah, should we do it again now? Now you know what you're doing? Yeah? Okay, ready? The rain is falling down, splash, the rain is falling down, splash, pitter patter, the rain is falling down, splash. Well, out in my garden, the rain is falling down onto the soil and all the plant's roots are sucking it up because it's just what they need to help them to grow. And at this time of year in the spring, everything that looks like it's been dead and never going to grow again, with no shoots or green, it's just all been brown and grey and black, all of a sudden things start to blossom and bloom. Have you been outside over the last few days when it has been sunny, and have you noticed there's blossom on some of the trees? Some of it's pink and some of it's white, and maybe you've seen daffodils, big yellow flowers that look like they've got a trumpet that waft round in the wind. Oh, they're lovely. And daisies, little white flowers with a yellow bit in the middle, and there's been crocuses, purple ones and yellow ones and white ones. Have you seen any of those? Make sure you look out for them next time you go outside. But if it's raining, make sure you wear your wet weather gear. Wellington boots, not boats, don't wear boats. Wellington boots. And something on your head to keep your head dry, and probably a coat's a good idea. Do you know the song I Hear Thunder? Yeah. Ready then. I hear thunder, I hear thunder, hark don't you, hark don't you, pitter patter raindrops, I'm wet through. So are you. Oh dear, I hope you don't get wet through. I went out a little while ago and we did get rather wet. We had our hats on and our coats and our boots, and I had an umbrella as well, and we still got a bit wet. I think the wind was just blowing the rain all around, everywhere. Yesterday, when it wasn't raining, I went up to my allotment to see what was going on, to do a bit of digging and getting everything ready for the spring. And do you know what? On my pear tree, there are some tiny little green buds beginning to grow. And I'm so excited, because that means soon there will be blossom all over my tree. There will, yeah, little flowers. And those little flowers will turn into the fruit. And my pear tree's going to produce pears. That's what happens with trees and fruit. And I've got a cherry tree. So once the cherry tree starts its shoots and then its blossom flowers, then I'll have some cherries. And I've got an apple tree, and that will have some blossom, and then the little flowers will come through, and then I'll get some apples. Be very exciting, won't it? I will start before too long to plant some seeds as well. Look, I've got some ready. Look, great big jar full. Can you see all my seeds? Brown ones and spotty ones and black ones and some white ones. Yeah, some big ones and some small ones. And I'm going to put those in the ground. Oh, here's some even smaller ones. Those are little beans, I think. Beans. Can you see those ones? I'm going to put them in the ground, and I'm going to cover them over, and then the sun will shine, keep it warm, and then the rain will rain because it needs the rain as well, and it will gradually begin to grow. A little shoot will pop up, a little shoot, and then it will grow, and it will grow, and it will grow, and it will grow. It will get bigger and bigger and bigger. Maybe I'll show you some pictures when they've grown, but do you know what? It takes quite a long time. You're going to have to wait and wait and wait. Should we sing a song while we're waiting? Do you know if you're happy and you know it? Well, we're going to change the words. We're good at that, aren't we? We do that lots. It's going to go like this. Dig a hole in the ground and plant a seed. Yeah? Ready then? Okay. Can you pretend you've got a little spade and the ground's just in front of you, and don't forget your little seed. It's not a big seed, it's only a little tiny one. You got it? Ready? Dig a hole in the ground and plant your seed. Dig a hole in the ground and plant your seed. Dig a teeny bitty hole for a teeny tiny seed. Dig a hole in the ground and plant your seed. What are you going to next do? We're going to put some soil on the top and pat it down. Are you ready? Put some soil on the top and pat it down. Put some soil on the top and pat it down. Put some gritty grimy soil on the teeny tiny seed. Put some soil on the seed and pat it down. Well done. I think that's going to grow beautifully. But hang on a minute. It's no good if we don't have any sunshine and some water, is it? So add some rain and some sunshine and it grows. Add some rain and some sunshine and it grows. See the teeny tiny seed grow up really big and strong. Add some rain and some sunshine, watch it grow. Well done. Maybe you'll get to plant some seeds over the next few weeks and see what grows. My mum planted some seeds yesterday, flowers that I gave her at Christmas, but they came in a bag and it just said wild flowers, so we don't know what's going to come up. It might be blue ones or pink ones or yellow ones. Can you think of any other colours? Yeah. Oh yes, yeah, could be those too. Could be a very colourful garden. Maybe I can get her to send a picture when they all start to grow. That would be exciting, wouldn't it? To actually see what those seeds turned into. Well, so we planted our seeds and we've had to wait and wait and wait. And it might look as if nothing is happening and that the seed's dead. But if you're patient and it's got some lovely soil and it's got some water and it's got some sunshine, it will start to grow. I think Easter's about being patient as well as about friends too. We'll see how the story all fits together in a few weeks' time. Well, we've dug a hole for our seeds. And we've talked about the rain. And do you know what? Do you have to plant your feet in a hole in the ground to make you grow? No? Oh, what makes you grow then? Ah, food. Good idea. And you have to drink water too. Yeah. Do you sit in the mud? No. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that. You need to get lots of sleep and exercise. And lots of love. Those are the things that make you grow really well. Mud is fun to play in though, isn't it? Can I read you a story? Well, actually, it's a poem. I do like poems. And this poem is called Mudlark. It's an Annie and Alfie poem, and I do love these pictures. It's called Mudlarks. I like mud, the slippy, sloppy, squelchy kind, the slap it into pies kind, stir it up in puddles, slither and slide. I do like mud. There's certainly lots of mud around at the moment. If you go for a walk, it's difficult to find somewhere to go with no mud. I do like mud too, though. And plants need it. We need it, don't we? I'll read it one more time. Mudlarks. I like mud, the slippy, sloppy, squelchy kind, the slap it into pies kind, stir it up in puddles, slither and slide. I do like mud. He's made some wonderful mud pies at the top there, hasn't she? I think she might need a bath when she gets home, though. I think maybe too. Well, oh, I've got a plant here to show you. I'd forgotten about that. Look at this plant. My friend gave this to me last summer. And it's grown, and it's grown, and it's grown. I put it in the sunshine, in the window, and make sure it gets some water, and there's some lovely soil inside. You can't really see it very well, but inside the pot there's some nice soil. And can you see? This plant's got different parts on it. It's got some flowers at the top. Can you see the flowers? What colour are those? Yeah, well done, pink. And it's got lots and lots of leaves, and they collect all the sunshine and turn it into what the plant needs to help it grow. And then these long bits, the long sticky bits, are called stems or stalks. Stems. You say stems? Well done. So we've got flowers and leaves and stems, and then inside the soil underneath, so we can't really see it very well, are the roots, and they're the bits that suck up all the water and all the goodness from the soil, and they turn it into what the plant needs to make it grow. It's a very pretty one, isn't it? Now, we could sing heads and shoulders, knees and toes, couldn't we? Yeah, that's a bit about growing, isn't it? All the different parts of your body, and then we're going to sing one about the different parts of the plant too. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Heads and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Heads and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Heads and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Well done. Fantastic. How about flowers, leaves, stems and root, stems and root. Flowers, leaves, stems and roots, stems and root. Ah, yes, these are the parts of a plant. Flowers, leaves, stems and roots, stems and roots. Do you think you might remember that now? You have to look out for some flowers and some leaves and some stems, and see if you can figure out where the roots might be going underneath the ground. Yeah. That'd be fantastic. Well done. Now, I have got a craft for you today made out of something a bit funny. Have you got any tissues in your house? Maybe they're in a little packet like this. Maybe they're in a box. Well, I'm going to show you how to make some flowers. Just, I'm afraid, the flower and the stem. You might be able to make some leaves and roots yourselves if you want, because I don't know if you know, but shh, it's Mother's Day on Sunday, and your mum might like some flowers. Yeah, she might. So you can make some if you want. Can you see mine? It's got some pretty pink bits all around the edge. It does look very much like a flower, doesn't it? And if I had a few, it would look like a bunch of flowers. Let me show you how to do it. You need to take one of your tissues out of your packet. There we go. And then you need to cut it in half. probably with some help. That's a good idea. And then you need to do concertina fold, which goes forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. Can you see? The light's shining on it a bit too much, isn't it? There we go. Can you see it's concertinaed? Up, down, up, down. There we go. That's it. Have you done it? Well done. Now, to get the pink bits at the end, oh, you don't have to have pink. You can choose any colour you like. It could be multicoloured. It could be blue or red or yellow or orange. But you only want to colour in just the very ends. So can you colour in just the very ends of your tissue? Can you see? Colour in just the very end. And can you do both ends? There we go. So I've coloured in one end and now I've coloured in the other end. So I have got pink ends on my tissue. Bit of a funny thing to do, isn't it? Put the lid back on your pen so it doesn't run out. Now, I've got a pipe cleaner, a green one, and it looks a bit like a stem, doesn't it? I thought so. You could use the little ties that come with plastic bags though to do it, or you could either tie something round if you've got some help to do that, because it's quite a fiddle. But I'm just going to twist that round the middle of my tissue and wind it round as tight as I can, and then I need to separate out the layers of my tissue. There are about 3 layers usually on a tissue, and that means each layer looks a little bit like the petals of a flower. It's quite a fiddle. You're probably going to need some help with it. I'm struggling to do it fast. There we go. Oh, it's coming, it's coming. There we go, look, there's half of it. Can you see it's beginning to look like a flower with some pretty petals, isn't it? I hope you manage to do a few of these, because then you will have a beautiful little bunch of flowers. And you know what? Because these flowers aren't real, you don't need to give them water or soil or even sunshine. They can go anywhere. They can sit in the car. You could put them on the front of a card. I've nearly done that last one. There we go. And now I've got 2 flowers. There we go. They look like carnations, don't they? I hope you enjoy making some flowers. Maybe at the weekend. Yeah, that will be good. Don't forget to give your mum a big hug on Mother's Day. Or anybody that's looking after you. Because people spend a lot of time giving you their love and their care, don't they? Yeah. Make sure you show them how much you care about them too. Well done. Have you got your musical instrument ready? You have? Okay. Where's mine? Oh, here we go. I'm going to use my maraca today. Yeah, I've decided I'm going to use the maraca. Can you find yours? Have you got your musical instrument? Something to make a loud noise with? Or are you going to shout? Or stamp your feet? Or any of those things? Are you ready? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Make lots of noise! 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 Stop! Well done. Very good. Try again. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Go! Lots of noise! Lots of noise! Lots of noise! Well done. Really loud! Really loud! And stop! Excellent. Now, the song I've chosen for today is all about how things start to grow small. And it's a song about how to say thank you to God for all those wonderful things that start to grow. All things bright and beautiful. So when you're out on your walk, look for bright and beautiful things. Blossom or flowers or green shoots, and thank God for them. Are you ready? It's very slow, this one, okay? So the rhythm is slow too. See if you can join in. That was beautiful. But you know what? That was so gentle. I think I might have to go and have a little snooze now. I hope you have a lovely day. It's been great to see you and talk about things that are growing in this springtime and how exciting it's going to be to watch them blossom and bloom. Take care. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.